What is the best choice? Boaster just clutched the 1v3? FNATIC? Really? Alright, I'm down. I haven't watched FNATIC play. I mean, I think I'm approved for EU watch party rights, but I'll assume it. Can we just watch party FNATIC? I'm down. I don't want to play a few. Alright, let's watch party FNATIC then. Fuck it. That's not my music. That's not my music. Boaster clutch react. I'm gonna take a look at it in a second. Let's set this up. Ha! 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 What is this? Bogan Tarik. Oh, is it muted? Fuck.
It's a bit of a pickle now because you can't get the four-wheel drive out.
I'll get it out. We made a bet.
But did you know that
we made a bet. If I get it out, yeah, the dinner is on you.
No dinner, no dinner, Mohammed. I want to ask, do you know you can't drive on the beach here in Melbourne?
No, I do know. You told me, but I didn't know before.
You've got a bit of an interesting situation here at Elwood Beach because here is a car that has been driven on the beach and has now been stuck. So I have actually spoken to the driver, Mohammed. You'll see him over there. He's just walking away, but he said he was just decided to go for a drive. He's actually from New South Wales. This is a rental.
Oh my God.
The police up here as well at the moment.
What did brother do to his car?
A bit of a situation for them trying to get this four-wheel drive out. It is not an easy situation. Mohammed, do you want a quick chat? Do you want just a quick chat?
Mohammed's positivity needs to be studied.
So, yeah, I was just trying to save someone. He was stuck.
No, you drove this onto the beach.
I did, and I was just trying to save someone, and he left.
You drove this onto the beach. It's a bit of a pickle now because you can't get the four-wheel drive out. It's going to be quite expensive for you. This is a hire car.
Yeah, no, it's not. It's rent-owned. But anyways, it's kind of mine, yeah, but not fully paid.
Are you a bit worried about how you're going to get this four-wheel drive out?
Oh my God. Not really.
You'll be able to get it out?
Of course.
Okay, well, we'll watch and see how you get it out, but we think it's going to be a bit tricky for you.
Oh, look, it is what it is. It happens, you know what I mean? But it's not impossible. Nothing is impossible, but I'll get it out. I'll do it myself. I'm confident, you know. People go to the moon. You know, all those things get done. I'm not going to be able to get a car out of the water. Come on, what do you think I am? Like, I'm no one. I'm something. I'm a human, you know. I've got a power.
You know, I'll make a bet with you. I'll bet a four-wheel drive you won't be able to get that out by yourself.
All right, if I don't get it out.
Who's laughing like that? What the fuck is happening?
I'll give you the four-wheel drive. If I get it out, you get me another one exactly the same.
Okay, perfect. The deal is on.
Recorded.
I'll pay for it.
Good luck, Mohammed. We'll be here all morning watching you.
No, give me time till about till 5, 6.
Wow.
There you go, guys. Look, it's something you don't see at Elwood every day. Here comes Mohammed. We had him trying to dig it out before. And
you're not getting that out unless it gets towed out, right? Like, that looks like it's pretty fucking jammed into there. Look at this fucking tire. You can't even see half his tire.
Be here all morning.
No.
The cops will be here all morning. The tow truck driver, he's just driven away because he said this, mission impossible.
It happens.
I look forward to an update in half
So what the fuck is this thread? Bogan Tarik. What is this about?
an hour. Christina Hearn on the spot.
Everyone is ragging on this bloke, but I bloody love his energy. This bloke represents Australia so well. Opportunist, optimistic, and a jokester with a positive attitude. This is not funny. This is a form of harassment and bullying. This female reporter should be fired. She's trying to make him look stupid on news by interviewing him with sarcastic comments while people stuck everywhere in mountains, forests, beach, all the time, everywhere. What? Look at what Bogan means. Is an Australian New Zealand slang for a person considered unrefined, unsophisticated, and often of lower social class. This is a roast, no?
Bogan.
You're a fucking bogan, pussy. All right, chat. If you just got here, we're watching FNATIC versus GIANTX until the beginning of Qbert Academy. In the meantime, we're gonna react to until the match starts. Firstly, we're gonna react to Boaster's 1v3 that just happened supposedly in the previous game. Current series score is 1-1. GIANTX 1, map 1, Ascent 1310. FNATIC 1, map 2, Lotus 13.5. And we are going to take it to Haven, where FNATIC does like to run that double duelist comp. So let's see what we got on our hands. Potentially a game, dare I say it. Where's the clutch? Who has a clip of the clutch?
Can drop them safe.
Stab come in and swamp on the B side.
Where's the clip? Thank you. Comfies, thank you.
That will be a quick collection. There it is, he's got it, and that will be the plant now.
The problem is that Vice was still up, and so they're gonna know.
Boaster in the 1v3. Daddy chill.
Boaster knows.
Ooh, deep
So
one
he's put
way.
a couple of question marks, right? That deep smoke towards CT, toying with the wall. He's put a couple of, worries in their minds. But this would need a 1v3. Now this
Stop
would
saying
be
finesse can never. You're
impeccable
being
for
weird.
Boaster. He's gone for the mound position here.
He dropped the smoke in
Plant
sight as
puts it,
well.
But this is tough. There's a lot of bodies that they can put through to this, and Flickler still has utility. He needs to play this just to perfection. Lovely, controlled, beautiful. Boaster, can you do the unthinkable? Turns the flash well enough. He's on this one. He might have got the time on this.
Oh my
He
God,
actually
yes.
might have got the time
Damn.
on this, Boaster.
Game-winning 1v3.
Magic in the end.
Cinema.
Clutch to close.
Cinema. Nice job, Boasty. I'm fucking proud of my boy. Let's get into it. We're on map 3.
Maybe. I mean, you know,
It's not starting yet. We still have some time. Any more fake reacts to anything? Huh! We're watching VCT EMEA until Qbert Academy plays versus TSM. Is GMD still on TSM? Oh, those poor fucking souls. Oh, those poor fucking souls. They don't even deserve that. Anything else? Boaster had an ace as well. Check one Koo's link. I got perms. Yeah. Of course I got perms early.
Though, right? Like
Boaster
can be
ace?
smoked off, which he has been. His smoke's not off.
What is this potato quality, brother?
Pressure
Why is this so bad?
here, though, right? Like
Look at
Boaster
this.
can be smoked off, which he has been.
That was better.
His smoke's not off for another couple of seconds. Nice from Boaster, though. Laying it in right.
Wait, Boaster's back, huh?
Just going to beeline with Westside towards the site as best they can. See if they can try and pry these players out of the back site here. But time is running low. They got to go now or they got to go never. They're trying to make something happen. Westside and Ara doing well here.
Ace!
Gonna have to
One tap,
go for the
bitch!
ace. And he's going to
Woo! Wait a minute.
Saving FNATIC.
Wait, the aim labs has been paying off. Wait, we're live. My bad.
Do the same to FNATIC.
Alright, Kron. Test is on. And the patience is here. Paranoia, good. Time to strike. Was right about
Crashes
there.
with
This
two?
Westside come in with a couple for himself.
Alfier, my
Just
dog?
keep the numbers on
Let me turn
their
the volume
side
up.
until then. Kayak now left with a mountain to climb. Time to jump. Purpo is lower, and he does have a sheriff, but they're staying together.
Oh my God, I'm
Does
so sorry.
that matter?
I'm so
Kayak
sorry.
with both.
I'm so sorry. It's my first watch party,
Clutch
yeah.
on the very word go.
It's my first watch party.
I was about to say.
Everyone
both teams-
chill, bro. Everyone chill, bro. Look, are you perfect? Exactly, brother.
Fairly easy 2v1.
Then don't, you know?
hit that.
How did Boaster die, by the way? He got full Tero salvoed.
Daddy
but
chill. Daddy chill.
He
They hit with
wasn't
me.
stunned, I don't think. He got full Tero salvoed, so if we're doing a U-beam frame thing, I think we got the governor tail.
If you read this, I'll resub. I'll literally pay you to not resub.
I think it was pretty bad.
Don't resub, bro. Okay? I don't want any more new subs. I just want to hold on to my existing subs. We don't need any more new fucking folks in this community. We have enough people, bro. I'm just trying to hold on to what I have. If you're not a sub, keep your fucking money. If you are a sub, let me know what I can do better.
GIANTX focusing towards his B side. Not too surprising. This is quite traditional in this sort of round. Does normally get you a plant.
Alpha here.
Stop that be Alpha. A little bit wild
Kayak.
of him to come in swinging, but hey, let the boy take a fight or two. It's gotten a bit dangerous, but it was always going to
Wait, why is this game so active?
The timing on this, but does he get to spot him in time? I don't know. And the caution being aired, but this should give away his position now. But Crashes is far.
Wow, he covered him.
Angle. Not a problem. I got a bit nervous just in case he was able to gap close towards Boaster, but wasn't to be. Crashes
Hello,
has
Tarik.
the
Hello,
new
bro. How are you? I have a
Boaster.
Primadorium
Obviously going
and
on
Neon Frontier Phantom in my shop. Which one should I get?
Yeah,
Listen
once
to me
it
very
comes to
closely,
this, let's
brother.
get it too, so-
If you have to contemplate between the two, because you can't get both, you should just save your money, dog. Just save your money.
I'm so
Don't get
jealous.
either. Don't get either. Because if you can't get both, you probably shouldn't get either. That's the truth, man.
But a good round from GIANTX.
Those are two good skins in
Getting the
there.
economy down from FNATIC a little bit. They're going to have the two Vandals coming through to this round. FNATIC are usually very strong in this bonus because they save so much. So they buy so much into the second round.
Retweet.
They're able to save a lot to the third, but not as much this time around.
Breaking them.
Good chip to start.
Crashes
with.
is back.
Ara
Low-key
and
ever
Bobo, the
since,
receiving
like,
end of that. It seems look.
he just started playing really well, you know?
Ignoring this, Kayak going for walkabouts down C long.
Wait, this guy's fucking psycho,
GIANTX have done
no?
the main thing on Haven. They've taken away A main. Kayak does have info.
3 players here.
He looks so happy. You guys think
This was a
happiness
problem
is
for FNATIC in the
the
last game. They weren't good on these A holds.
key instrument to
does
playing
Boaster get
well?
away with anything here?
Or is it
Paranoia
overrated?
Preemptively sent, and he backs away. This feels a bit
Yes?
cautious
Like,
to
is there a
degree,
world where
but
you're
they're backing
depressed but
away
you're still
towards
insane?
kind of deeper on the site, leaving just Alpha
GIANTX
close.
are waiting for their cycle, and they've got it now. Going to be stunned, and Salvo's coming on an XX soon, I imagine.
So that's going to be going towards backside. Salvo's going to be going in, forcing them both kind of towards that graffiti side.
Oh, who's
so
this
sharp.
Ara
Does he get
guy?
another though? No, he doesn't. But Alpha's flashed up. He can't do much about it. And once again,
Boaster.
we pose the question: can they hold
Monocle?
this? And the answer is no. Purple clearing house, leaving just Kayak to try and walk the smoke.
Right.
Nice attempt, but just too many bodies there. It feels like they hadn't solved that problem once again.
Hello, Unk.
Now, this is something I noted
Hello?
when they played against Vitality, was they only got 3 rounds on that defense, and I think it was
Why are
4
you watching this?
rounds
This
on
match is a
defense. They had
formality?
3 stacked on the A site,
Bro,
and Vitality
let us
just
enjoy some Valorant,
snowballed
dog.
instantly. And it looks like FNATIC have the same kind of approach where they have like triangle kind of crossfire going on, but it's not working.
Nice. Good job, guys. Let's go.
Nah, you good
That's why
job.
we see GIANTX
Wait, these
going
guys
in
are
with that
like,
support
bro,
approach,
these guys are
taking
seem
A main control
aggressive.
and just
These
exiting
European
A.
folks
But
seem
it
quite
works.
aggressive.
If it
Here in
lost
America,
FNATIC
we don't yell
that
like that.
last defense, why not use it against them?
Again, you've got the Teo, you've got the breach. It works so well.
Wait,
in that
GIANTX
regard.
is 0
So
and
much
3.
of the
Why are they
side
saying
so
good
hard to
job,
play.
bro?
So it looks like FNATIC
Brother,
wants
we're
to
playing for
attempt
contract
take some
extensions.
control down towards A long, putting Alpha in a
Bro,
more
these guys are
forward
0 and
position.
3 yelling good job, brother. The
The
season's
corner.
over.
One of those classic clips
Brother,
from this one as well.
brother, it's a bit late to say good job.
Played in off the back of Crashes'
Oh, it's a
contact,
new
but
roster. They
we've
got
already
2
seen
new
GIANTX
players.
taking their time on this deep ball, exploring middle.
I see now. I see now.
Trying to re-clear A, but only Ara behind it, so I don't think they're going to be able to do too much off of it.
Wait,
Might be
Alfier,
enough to get them
everyone
towards the
watch
C side.
Alfier's ISO ult. Pay close attention to that. Flash peek.
Flash, swing. They're already
Oh.
ahead of it though. They actually got around the corner, so it wasn't as
What?
effective as he probably would have liked.
They're
but
flooding.
Already on towards that C side. Boaster's going to beat
Good
the timing on
blinds.
here. Paranoia goes in.
Wait,
It looks
what?
like I wanted to swing. Flickless though, going to find both of them. Sight now.
Chronicle's
under contest.
baiting,
Chronicle
brother.
might have to back away from this
Chronicle's
a little bit.
baiting, I said
he
it.
can't be the one to engage now. Needs to wait on Crashies. Needs to wait on Alpha to get closer to try and pounce this trap. But Crashies leans in ahead. Takes away Aura, but a trade goes in.
Alfier
So it's
kills
still
one?
numbers up for GIANTX. Alpha and Crashies
planted.
not going to find a way forward. This might be a
Saving.
save.
Afternoon, Texas.
Yeah, it should be. GIANTX looking good
Brock,
again.
how important is
slightly
this
ahead of
match?
FNATIC, it seems, getting into these sites.
Brock is the Twitter AI, right?
we've got to say as well, FNATIC have become kind of renowned for this composition and what it became, and it got.
Did I heal from yesterday? Why the fuck would you bring it up? Clearly, I've moved on.
If you're GIANTX, even in this
like,
new iteration with these newer players,
take a fucking hint.
Quite clear-cut roles. You know what I mean? The strong suit for Flickless there, and obviously Ara on the Jet is certainly no slouch.
What happened?
But
What didn't happen?
Theory-crafted how you wanted to approach
What
a
happened?
composition like this
Nah,
anyway at some point.
I'm
Right?
mad
Because we've
again.
got Vitality running something very similar. Got FNATIC doing this. Plenty of teams are starting to do it. So it shouldn't be something fresh in their minds. This should be something they could prep for potentially. So far, it looks like they've done their homework quite well here.
Yeah, they're gonna get lots of reps and scrims to figure it out. Of course, I don't know how many scrims they've really had this roster, so a lot of it might just come down to theory and Pipson having to kind of, you know, tell them how to play in the moment.
Why you
a
look
bit more,
bored?
or
Bro.
Theory craft before the game a little bit.
I literally just sat in my chair. I
One
just
thing
started
for
my
FNATIC is
stream.
they're
What do you
not
mean?
Really, they're using the Yori
I need
towards
you
the
guys
C
to-
side of the
Hey,
map,
CAC
instead of
W.
the A side of the map, which
Focus.
is, I think, one of the areas I'm going to look towards for the rest of this game, because usually you use the Yori towards A to TP fast back to C.
We need to
You
reset. We need to
guide
reset,
people
bro.
up towards A, and then you can fast flood in. But FNATIC using it towards C, which is a new look.
And walk down middle as well. Ghost in hand for
This new GIANTX is looking different, eh?
Broken by here for FNATIC.
Yeah, they're going to know that Alpha and Crashy's got away with weaponry. That is something that's not going to be subtle. Obviously, Boaster going to be investing up on the Bucky.
Derek, say hi to me. Nah, I'm locked in right now. Chill.
Just that Ghost. So
Ooh!
careful.
I hit that.
That's dangerous, because every FNATIC member is one shot away from dying to that outlaw.
That's the difference between
feel brave
NA
in any of these
or
scenarios. Now,
Americas
try to
and
anything. It feels like
EU,
you're going to
bro.
be punished, which
We hit
Crashy's
those.
could be the case. He's one of the big players here, but only a light shield still, even with that Vandal.
Wait, Crashies is good for this shot? Is this a
But
good
they are
angle?
waiting if he dares
This is a
be
good
caught
angle?
on that. Crashies, it's wait. Baited.
Oh!
Back away now. Doesn't need to outstay his welcome. They didn't speed up too fast.
FNATIC
And they
got
have
4.
numbers.
Wait.
This is a lot more. And Alpha, the other with the weapon here, but the angle not
Double
great.
peek.
Playing off the corner just a little bit
Good
too close.
tag.
Gave the advantage to Westside,
Reach
but still,
ult.
ult's gonna be coming in, and they are gonna push this one straight in.
Wow, you are cringe,
Ara
buddy.
clears Kayak.
Is Ara
They
new
still
or
know
no?
there's threats here. They still know there's more here.
Good kill,
Boaster being
Boaster.
one of them dips away towards sewer.
Oh,
Runs
nice
up, but he
try.
can't get away.
TP
Flickler's
made it
gonna
hard,
find him.
but-
And now the plant next
Ara's
on the
new?
horizon. The Silver ult from afar.
Damn!
Catching Kron, I think they're on that one.
Wow,
but still he got his
beautiful.
number. Down now, Flickless in the 1v2. He wants the time, but Chronicle wants the gap close. He didn't get the kill. There was a chance.
Brother!
Connected, but not quite enough
Brother!
to really deny that fight going his way. But Flickless in the 1v1 up against Crashies. Crashies an experienced player, but Flickless playing this well. We can
Oh
see
my
that
god,
little bit of
Flickless.
paranoia building. Did he already cross to
Oh,
site?
Crashies has to clear this.
Himself towards hell. Dark gonna come in. Is there hesitation for a moment? Stuns there. Cross made. Crashies
No, he
comes
peeked.
back around.
And okay, this is what I need out of crap. Right there, he has to wait before he
Handles the pressure
reswings.
well.
I don't know though. It's hindsight.
Yeah, again, FNATIC have got
After he
4
crossed,
people
he has
into
to.
this
He
A
peeked
side.
too fast.
GIANTX looking like they had no way in.
You know what I'm
It
saying?
was Flickless
You know what
for
I'm
me
saying
who
though? Like he
saved that
peeked
round
so
completely,
fast, the
not
other guy's
just at the
too
end,
ready.
But even in that mid round, he getting kills on the side. The economy wasn't great from FNATIC, so
Damn.
that's going to be the kind of saving grace for them.
Like
But
when I make
the
these
same
high
pattern,
level
stacking A
analysis,
and
do you guys
losing.
have any idea what I'm talking about, or does it just sound like gapping to you?
Worried about this. This is a worrying trend, isn't it? It's one of those that's. It's one of Chronicles gonna do something silly there. No, it was Kayak actually to find the first. That was right down C long. Not even Purpo.
No smokes, no.
Makes it
Usually
difficult.
that means that B is more open for a finish. Smoke's not as impactful there.
Some of us are immortal. We are not dumb. I'm not gonna lie. I think the higher the
Looks like a
rank you are, the
C-step.
dumber you are. I think low ranks have highest IQ. I said it.
Close up from Garage. Gonna have to
The
give
higher
away
your
the
rank, the
game,
dumber you are.
Val couldn't really deny it, but away we go. Already quick off the starting block. Ara in, looking for a
Oh,
man. Kayak
nice
completely,
shot.
I don't know, out of it in this one. And
Suck.
it feels like Ara's ready. Right, but it was Flickless to find Chronicle. Removed. He was
Nah,
left all on
Spectre,
his
I'm an
own.
exception, bro.
Boaster Alpha and Crashies. No flank this time, no luck this time. And still quite far away from this. That plant's going to be in.
Spike planted.
It's going to be a drone and Alpha shield up to facilitate this retake.
Smoke's there for Boaster now. Waiting for Alpha to sit in motion, but Boaster goes ahead of this one. Crashies.
Bro, it's
Alpha,
being blocked.
lost
Bro,
in
you're
this.
blocking me,
Crashies
brother.
falls.
Brother.
Cloud
You're riding
is
my
gonna be sky
shit.
high after after that one.
Take a step
Beautifully
back.
handled
The
again.
fuck?
Losing out on Purpo so early on. I thought FNATIC had the reins in that regard. They should have had that round, it felt like. But not the case at all. Lovely split.
Take a pause here, no?
Yeah, worrying when you get a clean kill, not just on anyone, but the smokes player. And
Yeah, also, they did not swing with Boaster at all.
Do you think this is just,
What a
I don't want
spread.
to say the composition running out of gas?
Nice! Nice!
Or-
Let's go! Let's go! Let's
Are
go,
we seeing
guys.
FNATIC making
Damn.
similar mistakes again? Because we're going to have a timeout here anyway, and we do need to kind of talk bigger picture, because the first two maps kind of went the way, I don't want to say we expected. Ascent going towards GIANTX was a great
Wait,
look
who's
for them.
this FNATIC
Fantastic.
coach?
Lotus,
Is it a
a
new guy?
reminder of some of FNATIC's strengths. But
Who are
if
these?
they are being
Bro,
pushed
these
down by
guys look
GIANTX,
hella young,
right?
bro. These guys are
This is where
coaches?
pressure comes in on a map like Haven that has also been
the
quite strong
fuck?
for them. Maybe not, you know, the epitome of strength, but very much towards the top.
These guys look
Now
hella
they're receiving
fucking young.
pressure. It feels like there's been a solution made to deal with this composition, or is it just dealing with
Boaster's
FNATIC
got
in this
fucking
competition?
his
I'm not
son's
sure
coaching
yet
him,
if it's
bro.
the composition specifically,
Yep.
or just FNATIC's defense overall. The defense with this composition this year hasn't felt as good as it did last year. I think if you look at the
Thank you for the
numbers,
resubs.
I think
Yeah.
6 was the worst that FNATIC got last year over 15 games.
Wow.
And it's usually 7, 8,
Yeah,
9.
yeah, yeah.
But yeah, it could be either or. I think that the C site was always something that was a little bit weaker.
Need to read the post about EDG drama. I actually didn't like.
for running in on those retakes.
I didn't fully
Durka TP
hear what
in,
happened,
with this
but I heard
style
there was
shift
some
of Yoru
spicy
kind of
EDG
more
drama with
anchoring on the
Simon.
C side of the map.
Like I
It's
need to
interesting
see
to
what
me.
happened, but like
It
some
could be
crazy shit,
something
right?
that needs to be kind of worked around.
Yeah. But now,
I gotta check that
have
out.
the answers. They also have the operator that I think was brought into the previous.
Oh.
Are going to be noted early.
Another
Simon was talking shit. Apparently, everyone was talking shit to each other.
It's messy. And it's confidence from Ara. Can't get away from that though. Crashies.
Raid.
Hey, we got some North American on the server here. That Stinger's going to do well. Kayak trying to find a bit of space for himself as well down middle. I'm bored about this. He might get the timing right. I think he beat the cam on this
Yep.
one. Oh, Kayak could be
Crazy
on for a
timing.
heater here.
How does he
Might
get past
in
the
trouble
trip?
Soon. Or does he get the reward? No, Westside just going in towards that sewer.
Go ahead.
And he's turned around and he's
Wow.
dealt with him. There was a moment in time, 10 seconds earlier, it could have been different, but for now it is what it is.
Oh, they heard
the corner
him.
gets cleared. Cloud diligent in approach, but
They
Crashy's still
spammed
trying to
him.
be firing on this one.
What?
Chronicle! Oh, this could be huge. A 1v1, 2 bullets to play with, and information had. Can he land the shot though? No more to play with, and the gap gets closed slightly. Papo down on 18. Chronicle can't
Bro,
do
the
it.
crowd is cheering
GIANTX,
so
It may be
early.
close, but it's another
Damn, nice
round
try.
win.
Sounding like a broken record, but once again, FNAC have made a read, stacked the A site, and they can't quite
Damn.
get it over the line.
What do they need to do differently here? I know it's a lot to ask of you, right?
The
But it's
crowd
like,
mic is so
surely
early.
You've seen this before, you've thought about it before, because we saw it in the previous games. What is an adjustment? Is there anything easy that comes to mind? Is there something that feels simplistic?
What
that
the
you've been
fuck?
just testing out, because it feels like they're not.
The FNATIC coaches are
finding
young as fuck, and then
On A
the
site
GIANTX
specifically
coaches are
dealing with
old
the
as fuck.
pushes, They have a
The
very
complete
set
opposite over there.
triangle stab they're trying to run, but they could just push down sewers. Double
that's
push
the
down
best, yeah.
reactively if they know that GIANTX are taking long control.
Now,
Mamma Mia, that's his
GIANTX
name?
feel like they've got the momentum, they've got the choices. Ooh,
Wait, watch
1v1
this, watch
time.
this. Look, he knifes out.
Alpha.
He holds the angle,
See
then
how
he
you do. You
peeks.
should be on for this, but he
It's
does
so
have Aura,
easy,
but
bro.
very well handled by Alpha.
Wow.
Good first pick.
Wow, he almost got the
Gorgeous as well.
third.
Cloud gone. They're down to just 3.
He almost had the third, no
4v3,
joke.
Chronicle still at the back of the B site. They have
Damn.
control across the map. There's very little left unchecked here.
And Kayak's got this deep.
Guy like
Love
me, I
that.
get all three there? Yeah,
Really
man.
nice. Purpo checks, but it
Easy.
doesn't matter. Kayak hits the shot. He doesn't need to outstay his welcome. He gets out of there, gets his one, and backs away.
Yeah, talking about win conditions, I don't mind having Kayak on those deeper lines. I think that's what I would be doing as a general approach.
West side, what do you got for me, bro? Is this guy good?
Alpha and that ult, and even getting the second just feels like was the kind of icing on the cake, wasn't it? But for GIANTX, it's a reality they have to face. If you do start seeing Alpha starting to
I
warm
saw
into this
him.
game a bit more, having that sort of impact,
Damn.
holding those deeper lines, they're going to have to find a new adjustment. But for now, FNATIC, that's what they needed, a step back here.
West side's a tough in-game name? Yeah. I hear that.
Yeah, it feels like any time Alpha's got that ult, it is one of those freebie rounds for them. Can they do it when he doesn't?
The EU production
What we
is
now
kind of
look
good,
at.
I
Kayak
think.
does have the operator back. He was posted towards that seaside last time.
I think it might be better
and
than
actually did manage to
America's,
find Purple,
unfortunately,
but that still went
but
the other side. But I do wonder where he's going to try and bring that now.
That pick. Come on. Give me that tsunami. Give me that tsunami. Let's go.
give me the what? Salami?
Tsunami, the wave.
I thought he said
If you-
salami.
Okay,
I thought he said salami.
I thought he said salami initially.
Salami.
Okay,
But
I'm glad
it
I'm not the
is
only one that heard
tsunami,
that.
because of the wave thing that was happening.
I thought he said,
But
"Give me your
PC,
salami. Give me your
we will
salami."
come
Like
back
what?
to the in-between comms.
Yeah, GIANTX have breach out here, so it might be a fast approach.
And if they spot 2 players, maybe towards quad, yeah, that
Oh,
is
hell
something that
nah.
encourages it here. Chronicle trying
Oh,
to
wait,
stick
Chronicle
around.
just got left to
You
die.
can't stick around. There's no way out of that.
I mean, Chronicle,
to
brother.
respect it,
We
and
said
they
play
can't.
retake. That's on you.
And now GIANTX get the site for free, but we're
There's
on
a
the
save,
retake.
no?
But again,
Yeah.
retaking with that operator on that site doesn't feel good.
Yeah, it's a hard enough retake as it is.
Oh, triple
Ace, that's not
flanking.
fun.
They're not
45
saving.
with an op.
Look at the cam. Look at the trip. Look at all of this information they have here. Purpo should be watching towards this. Kayak gonna have to come out of that ult at some point. Here it is. Purpo on
He's
the line.
so
gonna be
blind.
cleared. FNATIC looking to try and pinch from the other sides now, but time is gonna start ticking.
Wait, do we like what they did here? I kind of do.
4v4. Flipping the roles almost. Can you hold this site when we play
Wait,
attack?
this was
No, you
so
can't.
smart what
Cloud are the only
FNATIC
one that draw
did.
blood here, leaving Cloud in a
They know they
1v3.
don't have enough util to
They got
retake through
numbers,
spawn. They
got
immediately
position.
triple
Gorgeous
flank.
retake from
Wow.
FNATIC, taking the torque.
Wow. There's layers to
Lovely
this
map
shit.
for FNATIC. Textbook example of how you should supposed to retake
Wow.
that site. We see every single team trying to flood through CT, but
That's nice.
it's those flanks that I think are the
They
key.
have the set
And FNATIC in
reaction,
a
bro.
4v5 with the op, we were not liking their chances, but adding that flank in was beautiful.
And then Crashy sits heaven and comes out late.
Player again, nice from Kayak.
What the fuck? The fuck kind of, what is this?
Nice. Huge
It's
retake.
a dab into a handshake?
Huge retake, bro.
True. Now, GIANTX's money getting shattered here. They're going to be down to that broken buy. We've been seeing what it felt like FNATIC had for like 3-4 rounds, but for now, it's going to be bits and bobs.
It's crazy how quickly FNATIC look like they're back in. One round with Alpha's ult, one flank retake, and now anti-eco.
Uh-oh. Oh!
Things can change, but the solution
Chronicle,
hasn't been found
brother!
on Chronicle. It's
First
not been
blood
having
twice in a
good
row?
time on this side of the map.
Crashies, take us
gets a
home,
gift from the
dog.
gods.
Oh.
He almost survived longer than they've managed to
Flood,
take
flood!
this site with lesser weapons. But the retake this time has not got the flank on it. It's not got the pressure on it. There's a flank on the other side. Look at
Oh my god.
Here.
Oh my
His
god.
timing could be divine as well. Alpha trying to get a little bit closer, and he's found Purpo. This must instigate that flank from Westside to come in now.
Oh my god, Westside's gonna whiff. Overpass. Overpass.
With these beautiful salvos.
Ew!
Cloud just got Boaster as well. That's twice now he's died to these salvos. We've got the ult coming in, and maybe unnecessarily. Cloud to catch Alpha on the drop. And the issues persist, even against those weaker weapons.
Yeah, I think I got to highlight Kron here. Like two
Did you
rounds
know
in a row.
Aura is the first Romanian player to enter VCT? I did not know that. Shout out Romania. Let's go Aura. That's dope. I've been to Romania actually before.
Playing in heaven, trying to play off the trips.
Yep.
It was a very long time ago.
I'm not
Wait.
too sure what.
Is Cluj in Cluj is in
And
Romania,
I feel like
right?
I've almost
I think
never
Cluj is there,
said
right?
that sentence
Yes,
about
I was there for
Kron, because
Cluj
he
Counter
always
Strike
feels
event.
like- always
I
felt
think
there's
was
such
it the
control with
major?
him. He's such a very
I don't know if it was that
intelligent
major.
player. He
I think
reads
it was a regular
how he wants
event.
to approach it
I've been there
incredibly well,
once.
so it does
Our
feel like a
hotel
strange
was
amount
like a
of focus,
castle.
but I do want to just keep track of
No
that,
joke.
how he's handling this being put towards him.
I mean, he's forced to flex on a lot of different agents. Cypher's
Yes.
not one. It's the only map he really has.
Oh, I
to
went
play
there with
on.
Finesse actually. I'm pretty sure it was a CLG.
Yeah.
Now that I think about it.
Again, not often do I really worry about Chronicle, but he's having a tough time here.
Once again, GIANTX are into C-site with very little resistance.
Yeah. And he's going to be respected by FNATIC.
Watch the, watch the,
despite
watch.
deep
Look,
hit.
look, look how he ults. Look how he
Best ult. Chronicle
ults. He
has
always
got Purpo,
knifes
though.
out to a side. Wait, I'm gonna show you. Watch.
Crashes from all the way across.
Holy
Oh, he's got
Legolas.
both. Dream come true sort of thing.
Loud? Timing?
Cloud dreaming of an outcome that's probably not going to be happening now. He's heard him though.
Personally, I win these. Ace.
Boaster
Ace.
gap closing. Doesn't expect it. Oh my,
Oh!
oh my god. Yeah, Kayak easy now, Tiger, because there's a real issue here.
Damn, these guys are actually
Chronicle's
good. I thought
timing
they were
is
just
everything.
frauds.
It's a nice reposition. It's very hard to consider for Cloud. But that suddenly got serious in a heartbeat.
He's going to need to ace
It's pretty
though.
tough.
I mean, God.
30 seconds
And
left.
again, I feel that Kron is on
Does he
the
clear that?
perfect position here.
Oh,
He'll have to
timing.
go towards the spike.
Wow, the
and he
timing.
is. Very well
Geeks.
done by Kron. Kept composed in the end, but Christ, Cloud almost.
What is
did
my
something
opinion of Tejo? Resident Sleeper,
unthinkable.
bro. Please remove the
I got a
character.
bit worried that FNATIC
Let's
just
change the meta.
like,
It's enough.
Put the red carpet up for GIANTX to go into that C site, but nice trip from Kron to get a free kill.
Yep.
And then,
Wow.
You know, FNATIC good at playing around these ults.
Oh, he
Knowing
won
that
his
they
ult.
can flood in or get kills from them. Crashy's looked incredible with the solo ult this game.
I catch the timing, bro. I catch the timing, bro.
This is a nice.
Enjoy it. You've had a hard game. Like, some of these aren't going to be fun games. That's just the nature of the beast. But
Out of my way.
maybe a little bit of a weight off his shoulders.
Let's
in
see
that
Aura's
regard, but
knives.
God,
Let's
if
see Aura's
Cloud
knives
has another
here.
round like
I'm gonna
that-
take whatever
Well,
he does. The
5 to
ranked
6 though.
with the knives. Let's see what he
You're right,
does.
complimenting FNATIC for these ult usages since that kind of ISO ult. that
He uses
came
my
in.
crosshair.
Yeah,
You might be
there's
a
been
fan,
bump in
huh?
the road, you know, it's not a complete one-sided
Anyone
affair,
know?
But since that moment, you've got Crash's ult coming through. That's been marvelous. They're very, very
Yes,
good
the
at
dog
this.
crosshair is mine, brother.
Strengths.
Brother.
This will be alpha found. Forced to respect it.
I mean, who's
See the amount of
the
attention
dog?
put towards
Who
clearing that.
owns the dog crosshair if not me?
The TP as well, up towards heaven straight away.
Another massive brawl on A. Usually favoring GIANTX.
Oh my good
Brother.
lord, he's thrown everything at it. Aura's still hungry, but it's Kayak.
I mean, this guy's
With a
not doing
smile,
anything
still
I
out
can't
of lives
do,
here.
I'll be
I feel like
honest.
he hasn't been able to be on this site as often as he'd like, but now with the operator, tough position to play and feels risky. Oh, the reward is just divine.
Right,
Gorgeous
right,
stuff
brother.
from him as Cloud. Oh my god, not again, Cloud. You got 5 bullets and 3
Damn
bullets.
it.
Divine.
That's right.
Easy,
That would've been
Tiger. Easy. Oof. Cloud's been so close to a couple of these rounds, but they brought it back to a 6 apiece, Mini. It's
Ooh, ah, ew.
Yeah, but going into attack side, I think that's where FNATIC
That guy's
love it.
still here?
He's been calling some masterclasses recently, and that's something to worry about if I'm GIANTX.
plenty to worry about, but you're still 6-6, one of the best in the league. I'd be still happy with that with 2 brand new players. I miss how this ends.
Just waiting for the defuse to come on through, the time ticking down. All you need to find is one headshot. Might just be able to clock this one out and send them to the grand final.
It's all left on Vanya's shoulders.
There's one way to do it. That is the way to do it.
All right. Now that we're on break here, let's get down and dirty, guys. Let's get down and dirty. Tarik, have you thought about grinding to potentially play in VCT? Brother. The thing is, I mean, brother. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying or not? I know you guys want to see me on stage. I know you guys do, but I'm not going to give it to you. You know what I'm saying? I'm a tease. I'm going to keep hitting rank 1. I'm going to keep popping these fools, but I ain't going to play on stage because I'm a tease. I'm going to keep that shit for myself, dog. Are we watch partying the Lakers game on Saturday? Who's trying to do a Discord watch party on Saturday for the Lakers match? Yeah, me neither. Guys. Do you guys think people will ever stop bringing up the major? It's been how many years now? It's been 7 years, bro. It's been 7 years. I mean, what? Are we going to live on that shit for the rest of our life? It's going to be 2030, bro. Remember the Boston Major? No, I don't remember the Boston Major, dog. That shit was 20 years ago. Like, fuck.
Side switch.
I think they should be fine, but GIANTX have...
God damn, man, to this day?
Respect it. They've been playing very well. So it's not going to be a simple... It shouldn't be a simple, blowout victory from here. I expect resistance.
I'm with you on that, Wes. It looks like Westside actually copped a lot of damage here.
Alfier, bro.
Look how much priority.
Don't
the
entry,
GIANTX
bro. We
put.
need
This
you alive.
full play
Send
stack
in fucking
towards C
Crashies
and
or
Garage.
Kayak,
That's
dog.
Huge. Putting a lot
You
of
are
faith
the
in Cloud
Turkish
to
star
control
of this
towards the A
team.
side. And bringing FNATIC just down to 3. Now, Kayak's got himself a lot of space here. Cloud going to know the presence through sewer. Didn't see the second player. But that is Boaster. Can be seen.
Exploration all across the map. Aura's got the flank.
Y'all remember Tarik's hairline? Nah, we don't remember. That shit gone. Yeah, real funny, bro. Wait till your fucking hair is gone.
That's lovely.
Then we'll
for
see
him.
who's
Yeah,
laughing,
he's gonna be
dog.
happy with that. But yeah, his Kayak. Can he become instrumental to the outcome? They've kind of...
Everyone here will
edged
eventually
away
lose
from
their
each
hair,
other. You've got
bro.
players backfilling towards B. And
Oh.
now it's kind
You
of...
better keep to yourself or karma's going to catch up sooner than you think.
Through, but there's... Oh my god, there's kayak being seen. He has... Oh my word, and Ara
Wait, did he have a
turned around
timing?
for it. He was just caught by the players drifting from B towards C. The timing not there for them. Leaving Crashies and Boaster to try and pick up the pieces of this round. 5 against them, and GIANTX looked prepared for this. Boaster trying to find a path through garage.
Nice.
It looks unavailable. Crashies
Come on, Crashies. Come on, Crashies, brother.
Just that shock dart.
Come on,
maybe a couple of
Crashies.
seconds on the plant here.
Let's
Boaster
get
trying to make
reckless
a
with
play.
it.
In that smoke.
Boaster? Crashies?
That
Crashies?
FNATIC classic worked just as well. The double swing.
Oh!
He just dipped into the other
1,
side of the smoke.
2,
Crashies.
ace,
Oh
ace.
my god, it's 3.
Come on, Crashies.
Are you on for the ace?
Come
Crashies?
on!
You got 1 bullet, hits a reload. Got the dart as well. He's got something to do with this one. Come on, Crashies.
No!
No! It is GIANTX pulling off the first round here in the second half. And Mini, they looked ready. They looked like they had the read. It was a 4-man stack through garage and C.
Yeah, like,
Yo,
that's what I wanted
dude.
to highlight is maybe GIANTX looked into the pistols.
Why is the
of
crowd
FNATIC.
mic like 3 seconds ahead?
I'm gonna be honest,
This is
I
the
can't
fucking, they got
remember
the PGL
what
tech
pistols
guy.
FNATIC ran, but they looked like they had an
PGL
anti-strut
fucking
ready.
guy is still getting jobs somehow.
Knowing that FNATIC maybe like to go towards that garage.
Nice.
And it was nice. Well executed. It's like sometimes we talk about GIANTX and they have these nice ideas and they don't, the execution just isn't there.
Crashies
Sometimes the shots
15 and
aren't
9.
hit. But
NA
today,
carrying
looking
EU.
very different.
Keck fucking W, brother.
It gives me a little hope.
Doesn't
here,
get more
'cause we've
poetic
had,
than
like,
that.
Cloud hitting, couple of, this hasn't been a big performance from Ara either. Like if we're looking at Jet pound for pound, he hasn't been popping off doing anything crazy. If he starts heating into this one, if he gets a little bit of room to build, oof,
Crashies was 16-18 first map.
bit scary,
Yeah, because he
but
wanted to show to the world that his
can
team ain't
FNATIC
shit
make
without
anything
him.
happen this round?
Was he right? Damn right he was right. They
Victories
lost.
here. Purpo, if he's focused, should have the angle, and he's got the kill. So far, no really red flags to be worried about.
Standing ahead.
It should be a simple one for GIANTX here.
I like this though. You can see the timing on what they were trying to do on that crunch towards west side, but it just gets outdone. I like Kayak's attempt. It's not there.
Give me
though.
one.
And this now
Come on, Ryan.
formality. GIANTX.
Come on,
Getting
Ryan.
the second with an in zone flawless. Suddenly,
Come on, brother Ryan.
pressure's starting to build. Not much, but you can feel it. That little bit of tension.
Yes, I'm
now.
watching
You can
Cuba
see it
versus
as well.
TSM with
this
Rob
round becomes pivotal,
after this
important.
final
If
map
a
of this
bonus
series.
gets converted for GIANTX, I'm on board.
It's also, like you point out, Aura, if the bonus is converted, getting that economy up, getting that op out, the Jet on defense, that's what you want to see.
What does this game mean for
Nice,
C9?
good job, guys. Good job. Good job. Good job.
Another round where GIANTX have an idea on the bonus round. We're going to see a C push.
NRG
here with
versus
the-
Lev, guys, Sunday. Don't forget about that game.
These concepts they've been coming up with.
Absolute
Once again,
juicer.
Push down towards that cutout on C long. Still 2 players present towards garage. This is very similar to what we almost saw on the pistol to a degree, right? You've got Cloud isolated towards 8. This is rinse and repeat.
They're reading FNATIC's garage default. FNATIC love to go into garage at the start of the round, take this sentinel space, take away that utility.
Down long, we've got a bit of a brawl about to break out down there. They're going to at least kind of insert one.
I always ask this
Aura
question,
now.
but are you guys trying to
Those are
improve your
devices,
game
but
by
they
watching
do
these
go
guys
back.
play? Or is it pure
Should have
entertainment?
information, at least on the camera to a small degree, but Cloud may not read how many are on that side.
Yeah, he's got a big job in this game if they're going to continue with this 1A
Both.
approach.
Yeah, it
Entertainment.
is not easy. Whoa, yeah,
Wait, he held the
outdone.
same angle.
Kayak. So mechanically gifted, but Purple.
I guess you take plays when you see
Chipping
them,
away
right?
By window. That was
Yeah.
a spike. I don't know if he saw it drop necessarily, but that's enough that kind of gives away this. Maybe it's not this direct A approach. Alpha going to be caught by the paranoia.
Oh, he's getting
Has
gone
to back
down.
away.
Wait, he
Stunned
dodged
up
that. Wow.
almost. Actually gets away with it. He's being forced out.
What the
bullied around
fuck?
the map by Util. Gets away to safety. But the A side will be controlled.
Quadruple
but
flank.
The trajectory and pathing of GIANTX is good towards the A side.
Pull from one position though.
Wow, Crashies loves that angle.
Crashes.
Man, that's a
Yeah,
clean
now you
shot.
look at the pressure then coming back through.
That
from
is
Sewer,
a
but they've
clean
already gotten
fucking
past that.
shot.
They've skipped ahead a little bit. So Kayak maybe next. Turns the flash just, well, he turns back into it. So
Wow.
Crashies plays in.
Wow.
Swings in. Crashies,
Wow,
he's held the
Austin,
line
brother.
Just as designed.
Brother.
Happy with
NRG
that one.
cut this
The first
guy?
time truly identifying
Oh,
that
hell
isolated
nah.
Cloud on the A site.
Yeah, I think that it'll be
Brother
interesting to see if FNATIC
Austin.
make that read that GIANTX are hard anti-stratting FNATIC right now. They've got stacks towards C to deal with FNATIC's usual default, playing just one towards that A site. If someone gives both
Holy fuck, look at the coaches. They look like brothers.
On that A
Are
site,
these guys brothers?
I'm
really
gonna say that
nice
this is what
round,
this time is
Crashies.
probably about.
Really nice, and I'll feel really good in for that.
Alpha, good info. Maybe identifying how many were in middle as well.
Probably.
Wait, this is kind of cool to see because Crashes was struggling hard when he first joined FNATIC, and now he's like fucking Thanos. He really like
well. I'd love to see the coach cams
locked in, huh? Why am I being toxic? How is it toxic for me to say they're brothers? Brother, are you EU? Are you a sensitive EU little man?
But for
You must be
GIANTX,
EU.
now this is the test of depth, right? Like maybe they had a good idea of how they wanted to deal with that default, deal
You're
with
giving
carriage
EU
control,
right now.
make sure that's not a freebie, that it's fought for and challenged for. But now, okay, they've found us out, right? We've been stacking for. Cool. But then the issue becomes, look, even FNATIC struggled to hold that A site, even with 3, 4 players. It's not an easy site to hold.
It's Waylander. I know him from CS. Wait, the coach is Waylander?
And the question
I do know Waylander from CS, not very well. I think I've played versus him, but that's Waylander?
There's going to be an adaptation. So it becomes this kind of, you know, a really chess-gamed answer.
I think I'm FNATIC. I'm prodding both A main and Garage at the same time and feeling out.
No way Americans calling someone sensitive. Jacob 11KR. Are you from Korea?
I do wonder if they do.
Where are you from, Jacob?
Because we can already see the adjustment from GIANTX, right? That's a very different looking A side of the map. Now FNATIC looking quite simplistic in approach, and the Hunter's Fury gonna, I think that's at least a tag. Yeah,
wow,
it's a pickup for
he doesn't
Crashes
miss.
too. He's been so good.
Yeah, every Hunter's Fury's been phenomenal from him this game. Huge impact.
Kind of discussing as well FNATIC's strength when it comes to utilizing their ults. This is a layer that they've had here. Crashy's already finding impact, and now going back to this garage presence, which we've seen them work with before. Should be info on this. That's 2 spotted. That's again.
It is actually crazy that people all around the world are in here.
Oh. Yeah, really well controlled in the corner. Good trade for Westside, so not out of complete touch, but now we have to see what that retake looks like on the C side.
Doesn't Twitch banned in Korea? I guess you got
too much to work with.
VPN.
We've got Ara pressuring the flank and some salvos, but Westside's got in already.
What the fuck?
And where was Boaster? I guess maybe imagining Kayak had that. I don't know. It looked a little lost.
Why are people?
In the source here. This is still getting dangerous. It's a 1v2. R's position does get noted. Obviously, going to be considered.
Wait, the new guy. Look at him moving, bro.
He knows he has to try and gap close and get there in time. The flash going to come through. Tries to find himself a cubby to play from. Trying to identify this crossfire. Find the player. Spots one. Oh, it's lovely.
Dash.
He can't convert on Kron.
He could have won that. Wow. He's doing too much. I mean, that's how us Jet players move, bro. YQ rank, just watch FNATIC teach. Okay. See what I'm talking about, though? It's just like, there's a limit to this glazing shit.
And now down to just the sheriffs.
Chico.
The Chico time.
Yes. Don't ruin it, Purpo. We go by like majority rule, but
I think it's still a Chico.
It's fine, it's fine.
Okay, never mind.
Just research, they aren't brothers. Thank you, man. Thank you for doing that. Gauge lineup.
Okay. What do we have? FNATIC should be just
Observer?
Really, you know you're up against a team on sheriffs or a broken bite.
Alpha here.
And already Alpha's been rewarded with his patience, playing discipline, catching that push up on C-Long. And we've seen it was Ara going for it a couple of times as well. But now seeing the West side was the one.
Can you keep it down? I'm trying to sleep.
That opens up a lot of possibilities.
Yeah, but FNATIC will continue to play it patiently. GIANTX, nice proactivity, but FNATIC should be ready.
I just feel like GIANTX, like this roster change is not gonna fucking fix shit for them. Truthfully.
Towards window. I don't know if they go too deep to clear it.
Like these guys are done for regardless of the situation.
Boaster. That was sharp. Quick towards Purpo there. And again, methodical from FNATIC. And this is kind of what you need in a round like this. You need to be very composed about it.
Show me a target.
Alpha hunting his ult now too.
He should. Ara looking like the next potential victim too. Down only 22
Someone said
HP.
MFUR for this sounds I shit in my pants.
No support going to be coming in from Cloud anytime soon, really. Quite far away here.
Cloud looking to save it. Looks
Oh my god, that pissed me off. I'm sorry, brother.
Ara
Listen to
doesn't
me.
want to
Listen to
give
me.
away.
I want you guys to know.
Alpha is only one off from the ult.
You
but
can cry on
still,
my
I think
shoulder.
Crashy's not
Virtually,
too far away
though.
either. Going to be difficult to get any sort of silver lining out of this round.
I feel kind of sorry for GIANTX taking that timeout, losing, and now they've got to deal with an alpha.
Derek,
ult
your
in the
shoulder
next,
looking
like, the
great.
second gun round.
Yeah, we've look.
Alright.
It's something that
Only one of them or both of them? Like,
compliment
he said,
FNATIC
your
to an
shoulder.
extent, but a
Only
lot of
one?
the good teams will
What
do
about
it.
the other one?
and we talk about the kind of layering when we get towards top-end teams, is how well they utilize these ultimates and how well it can snowball the team and how well they invest them when they get
Question
them.
marks. Let's go. Hubert Academy plays in 10 minutes versus TSM, also known as Tarik Save Me.
Issue, but as it stands, FNATIC is showing what you can do with this. Now, whether or not that holds up, we do have 2 more to work with here. Kayak obviously has his, and Alpha now.
What?
Historically, FNATIC like to use the Euro on A, but looks like they're going for a more fast garage approach, potentially. Potentially the combo of the Euro ult and the ISO ult could be used.
But it looks like they're going back to this 4-1 for GIANTX too, so... Already hearing that shield pop.
Out here.
Nervous, and there's the player.
Look,
snatched.
knife out to the side, hold the angle, then peek off audio.
I think that's Purpo here. Ooh, that's
How does he win that? Wow.
But it's fine, he gets away with it, but there's a lot of bodies on this side of the map. So as much as he does go 1-for-1, we are seeing this 4v4 break out. Still have kayaks off if they need it, but they've got time to work the map now. Alpha,
Wow.
yeah, really
You just
strong
spraying
from
them
him.
down, huh?
It's a big kill, gets rid of the breach.
Maybe
shot,
you can use the Vandal even if you
I
spray.
think what GIANTX were looking for, because they're playing retake on A. I think that was going to be a win condition.
Now they're all invested just to ensure safety, and also
You found
still a
2.
great deal of presence where we know it isn't going to be. Now, does Cloud think, yeah, that's nonsense? I don't know.
He faked it. That's really good.
Still around by 8. It's all on Cloud.
Cloud can hold this
The
down.
right place.
1.
And it's the right time.
Rockets?
Head rolls off of Boaster's shoulder, and he looks towards Sewer.
Good
Not wrong
vulnerable.
about it either, but now Alpha going to take towards the site. Imposing figure after this sort of...
How?
Cloud surgical in
What a
precision,
beautiful
but
shot.
crashes. They want to bring this back into hand, and
Wow.
has to hold the push up, and he does.
Wow.
Swiftly handling the push.
Nah, these guys are
GIANTX
actually
once
insane,
again
dude.
Unable to get past that final hurdle.
Damn.
Yeah, Cloud did its best.
Everyone
he's
nice
had that
shots.
responsibility of being the solo player on A so much.
Holy
We've seen FNATIC
fuck,
in their
thank God we're
defense
not on
using 4
stage
players
anymore.
sometimes to hold it.
These guys are
Cloud's
hitting
doing a
unholy
good job
shots.
just by himself, but unluckily not enough.
Ooh! Oh! I'm not gonna do it.
Kayak's ADS is clean though.
Yeah.
I'm so bad with the ADS.
I can't use it. I can't do it.
It's supposed to do. I'm not happy.
Oh my
I think even I can translate that one. Ooh, insta ult and insta push. I mean, Kayak's already got Purpo. Purpo's been kind of battered in this one. He had the Alpha ult before, now the first one to put. Hello? Hello? What's going on
How
here?
does that work?
This isn't a fun round, is it? It feels like it's the Cloud show right now. As Westside also trying to find.
Bro,
some
your
presence,
teammate
but
runs
Alpha
away and
still
you
has the shield up,
swing?
ready to go. Cloud already noted earlier on.
It's like we don't give a fuck.
Yep.
Yep.
Round ripped straight out of Team Liquid's playbook, I believe.
Bro, someone save Cloud from this fucking team. I'm begging you, bro.
Yeah.
Can we start a GoFundMe for this
Is that how
guy?
you say sometimes, or no? You happy to compliment Team Liquid?
Team Liquid's alright.
What's his buyout, dude?
Right now. They look good.
Yeah, they do.
They don't have buyouts?
You.
Well,
I've
shit.
never had hatred about Team Liquid.
Publicly. I'm just staring at the bar, man.
Only when Slicky was coaching.
Well, there was not many positives when he was coaching, was there?
You said it.
I mean, you said it behind when we weren't on stream. Things you say about him. Timeout for GIANTX. Now, I think contextually we are seeing that depth now being shown and that capability being shown from FNATIC, and it's something that should be seen, right? And this sounds, because I do feel like sometimes the audience at home thinks games can be just that coin flip, is 50-50. If
Huh?
but you know, there are favorites for a reason.
Yes.
There are, you know,
Please save
favourite
Cloud from
sides in this
GX.
regard.
I've been
And
saying.
this is when we're starting to see that
I'm
little
just
bit
kidding.
more
It's my
depth,
first time watching.
coming out from FNATIC, dealing with.
But he's
what
looking
felt like
nice,
a really
though.
strong anti
To be honest,
at the
he's looking
start,
very nice.
Starting to use his ultra.
Apparently he's the
well, starting to
IGL
see them
too.
Just find comfort in very uncomfortable situations, because it's not like GIANTX have been bad. This has been 5 really hard fought 4 rounds by FNATIC. So again, this has pushed
What the fuck is the coach
a lot of those
doing?
limits here.
Yeah, the way I think I'd frame it is.
Does he
that
realize they can't
GIANTX
see him?
can lose out from here, and they're not going to be happy about it, but their heads will be held. They should be held high. What am I reading? You just got banned from Sliggy Chat. Nice.
Mid show. Wow. Wow.
This
Crazy.
new Aura guy is just a ranked demon, can't do shit in pro play.
But yeah, no, it's it gives me like.
You said it, not me.
There's something to work with.
Yeah, like, I
I
know
don't
it sounds
know.
really weird to say it, but it gives me like quite a lot of hope for this GIANTX team. Like, if we're seeing this sort of good look early, but obviously, they're not looking for instantaneous results. If you can push FNATIC here on strong maps, that's great. Now, would you ever say you'd win against them? I don't know. You know, you're obviously going to go into it trying your best here, but again, to our eyes, this is already impressive. I'd love to see them with a little
Any
bit more
F1
depth.
watchers
Can they
are
handle FNATIC
NRG,
here?
the Red Bull Racing of
Trying to hit
Valorant.
that form.
I have the spike.
Brother, how did you even get to this like conclusion?
GIANTX getting Aura up close with those jet knives. We've seen Cloud by himself the entire game, it felt like, but now finally having someone to...
Who's the worst in F1 racing?
Ready on both sides. They got a fault line ready on Garage in case FNATIC go Garage,
Us?
and they've got 2 players ready A in case FNATIC go back A. The 2 main kind of points, default points on the map.
Kick Saber? Saber? Kick Saber?
Bad game necessarily, but I want to see this. Oh my god, yeah, that's...
Oh, imagine.
Who survived that one better off? Aura, he's a madman!
Nice try.
I loved the attempt. I loved it. Obviously, didn't go well for him in the end, but you know, he got to try something.
It was his only option.
Literally. Oh. NT. My butter broke. NT's in chat.
30 seconds.
NT.
4v4 though now. And it feels like FNATIC start to run the game a bit better at this point as well. Once they remove that one player, they can kind of punish these rotations.
Right.
It is all a ruse though. Look where the spike is.
Oh
This is where Boaster's at his
my
best.
god.
Yep. Oh, it just feels...
Tejo
All
is
against
mad.
Vitality, these fakes coming in,
Cloud is mad.
Yep.
reading them like a book.
That was very well done. Ult there as well.
Dodge though.
Yeah, so they can still put a
That
fight on
ult did
this, but they're
nothing.
going to try and flood, I imagine. Yeah, they have
What?
to. They have to go for util, and Cloud outdoes Kayak. Westside clears Alpha. It ain't over yet.
No.
Boaster doesn't have the 1v2 this time. GIANTX
right.
staying in the game.
Yeah, as much as that round was cool beautifully by Boaster, if GIANTX just run through and
Team A.
hit some headshots, then...
Yeah, what is the
That's
smoke? It's so
Valorant.
low? Yeah, it's okay though.
Hit the headshots, that's Valorant. The new tagline.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm down.
I give up with analysis.
Nice shot.
To see them pumped up though,
They
because I do feel
believe.
like GIANTX have, you just see the defeat on their faces half the time.
He does the smoke on
Like in the
purpose
last
like
game,
that?
sometimes
I
you're
see.
like, oh, it has been a rough one for them. Like, we're actually seeing them look a little bit more, you know, in it to win it.
Yeah, it's nice to see.
Now,
All right, full buy
Especially
still.
new, like, debuting players, like...
100%. Gotta feel great. But I'm gonna keep my eye on Ara because he has had a very quiet half here.
Oh,
And now we are at 11-9. GIANTX looking like they're gonna have to handle this seaside here. And Crashies has not been missing these. He's got a tag, but again it was the Omen, so slippery to pin down. Oof, Kayak, you're a lucky boy. Bloomin' heck, it is on a nice edge.
GIANTX doing well to not concede too much space. But FNATIC slowly working the space. Have that garage control now, looking towards A main too.
oh my god, this guy's ballsy. Flickless.
Again, what can Boaster cook in his mid round now?
Saw you. You want repeat, pussy?
Low settle for a second. Ara hasn't been quite up to scratch in this half. Might be a hard test
Ara?
up against Kayak, who's been clean, but this angle
Wow.
very favourable. Nice for him to pick that up.
Easy.
Doesn't need to overstay. He's worried, obviously, there was a follow-up. We know it's through sewer, though. Chronicle looking to catch, and he does. Punishing Ara on the fallback towards site.
GIANTX have read
30
this fake
seconds left.
beautifully.
They have.
Not biting this time at
Wow.
all.
Wow, they got the reads, dude.
Oh my word. The dart is there for Crashies, though. And away we go. Oh, Cron, Alpha actually looked at that. But
stun,
still,
good stun.
Westside was on the site. Flickless gonna find Crashies.
Damn, they read the fuck out of
It's
that
Chronicle
shit.
left in a 1v3 with 10 seconds. We're gonna be up at 11-10.
Hold up. This game ain't over yet.
We actually might have signs of life coming out now. FNATIC being tested in the final push here. GIANTX making it up to double digits. And FNATIC not with the perfect solution to this.
Yeah, we started setting up that narrative that GIANTX, you know, they could be happy with this, and they're saying, no, 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 we want the win.
Absolutely. I'm so impressed with this. Because it felt like FNATIC had kicked it up a gear, right? We started to see those perfect cycling of the ults. Like,
Streamers would
you
say
know,
they're
good
sniping?
manipulation on the mid-rounding, getting down to that,
Guys.
you know, really good reads. But it was
You're a
awesome
streamer and you
by
lose or
GIANTX.
die?
Love that. Love that.
You're probably getting sniped, bro.
Absolutely love it. And now we've got Kayak one
That's
away
how it
from
goes,
Sol,
man.
One away from Alpha, so we've got a couple of slam dunks coming in real quick.
I'm surprised that FNATIC don't go for Alpha.
I'm gonna watch party
towards C.
tomorrow's EMEA
Traditionally,
games.
what you will see when a team is one away from Power is that C orb collected.
Tomorrow?
Alpha
I'm just
by
kidding. I don't know who's
himself
playing
might
tomorrow.
Go for it, but risky.
Buddy, no one's sniping you? That's what I think too, but I think they are actually.
This is
What?
risky. This is not the first time that Ara's done this. Repetition. Difficult to make count. Cloud trying to draw their attention, bait them in
It's
here.
bait!
It feels readable, but Kayak's still going to fall for it. Ara, do you get to keep your life? Do you stay alive?
You and me.
I mean,
Wait,
now's
is
your
this
real
a good
challenge.
ult?
Here we go. Alpha on the 1v1. I don't think he's lost one of these yet.
Oh
And he still
my
has
god, he
not. Brings it
wins.
back to level footing. A 4 apiece either
That was a
side.
risky ult, but maybe not.
This is usually where FNATIC slow down.
Oh, he canceled.
Often don't commit.
Tails alone.
immediately.
If they keep going this way, Cloud's been so good at this. See Flickless coming over. Ah, now that's nice use. The Chronicles
There's
ult.
two
That's
here.
a big bit of info.
Look at this dart.
Love sight. I feel like you can't give it up completely, but Cloud's in
Broke
trouble
it.
here. He needed
Cloud,
Flickless to kind of
what's he
bail him
got?
out a little bit,
Anything?
turn the eyes away, which I guess he did, but now
Paranoia?
the issues start to mount up. Player to the left, player to the right. The cage going to deny some access. Westside trying to isolate one. It is Boaster to the left. And it's only Boaster on
Wow,
the left
good
here.
hold by
But the drop of the cage, the
FNATIC.
drop of the
Wow!
players, FNATIC.
Wow!
Finding what they needed there in those moments.
Good holding.
GIANTX held on.
I like the
10 as
Omen
FNATIC make
TP
it
hell
up
as
to
well.
12.
That was good.
Yeah,
That's
Alpha
very
using
good.
his own wall to go grab that orb towards C, and then bails FNATIC out by getting Aura.
It's nice,
And then a
bro.
nice,
It's
simple
nice.
Finisher there. Like, not all the rounds need to be these.
Alfear is
4D
just
chests
spraying them
where
down.
you're
It's
like, you
working,
fake.
though.
Sometimes it's just Kron, come back. We got so Cypher ult. Let's hit the A site off that info.
Nice shot.
Well played. Hey, come here, Jack. Give me one more. Come on.
Give me one more, baby.
Heavy breaths from Alpha.
Kayak got the ult ready. Crashies has been having an exceptional game as well. Quietly towards the top of the board. Not the perfect buy at all on the other side. Purpo down on just that Sheriff.
Damn.
Alpha takes steps here. Westside has been solid.
You won't
at
peek
holding
that.
this, though. To make it difficult.
Durka!
That ain't you, Durka. Don't worry.
Hi, Victor.
Yeah, I love that little threat opener from FNATIC. Using their double duelist. Didn't get anything, but now it's back on Aura.
And Flickless just fell. This is all on his plate, pretty much. Can he deal with the pressure coming his way? Oh, that's certainly how you do it. Gets out of danger, at least for now, trying to dip away, trying to find some safety, but Kayak is hot on his heels. Takes the get out of jail free card, but looks to try and control Aura, who is still standing on this side. The wall going to be coming his way as Alpha removes his teammate. Aura now surrounded, he falls. Alpha coming alive.
Nah, Westside hasn't done
FNATIC
shit all game.
looking
He ain't
on
winning
the
this, I'll
money
say it.
now. Just Westside to deal with 3.
He ain't winning this shit.
And a good game is one thing.
He wins this, you go bald.
But beating FNATIC here is a different ball game.
What?
And it's a start.
What the fuck is this
Got it in the
camera? Why is it not working?
Finds one. He's fancying it. He's got to go for it at some point. You can see the Boaster getting closer just in case. Spots him as well. He's seen both now.
Hey, guys.
Don't know if he's got it in. He's got to take the chance. But Boaster waits. And Boaster strikes. Close as you like. A 13-10 result is respectable for GIANTX. They pushed FNATIC here.
Thank you, Texas.
In one of their stronger maps, Minnie.
Yeah, I think FNATIC
GG.
continuing their win streak.
GG,
but-
chat. GG. It was a decent watch. It was a decent watch.
And on the
It's over
Haven there,
to the Cubert,
defense needs some
boys.
work too. So
I wanna see
some
if they started
clear
yet.
VOD review areas for FNATIC. But yeah, a win is a win at the end of the day.
Yeah, you take
haven't
it when you
started
get
yet,
them.
which
Obviously,
one?
GIANTX was somewhat of the unknown as well. Hard to prep against. With 2 brand new players, not sure what you're coming up against. But as I said, pound for pound, it was a lovely showing from FNATIC. Couple flaws they have to work on. Couple things they're gonna have to change up. You know, the big boys out there will be watching these games. They'll be watching the vetoes. They'll be watching how GIANTX managed to navigate that kind of default that FNATIC like to run on some of their stronger maps. But FNATIC rose to the occasion. The strong point's still there. Crashies having a big map at the end there as well.
Who's playing now?
GIANTX, though, obviously, Mini, this is a
What happened?
long-term project.
Van crashes for that handshake. I didn't see it. Was it funny?
Though, as you said, homework to be done.
What did he do? What did he do?
Yeah, homework to be done. I think they're gonna like that though. Like being exposed a little bit is a good thing.
Yeah.
So, like this game for them, you know.
Crashies and Boaster been getting a little too close lately, you know? Dude, Yinsu be worried? His brother Crashies is like, you know, nut to butt type shit. And like, I'm not even like saying anything, but I'm just saying that, hey, let's keep an eye out for these two. Getting a little active outside the server.
As much as it's horrible to walk away
Why are you guys
from a loss,
turtling?
I feel like that's a positive loss in a way. You managed to pick up a map there. You made a good performance. You pushed FNATIC. Respectable result. And speaking of some respectable human beings, we have Kuka and Meg. Don't laugh. Don't you laugh. We know Meg's a little bit out there, but, you know, Kuka at least respectable. We're heading over to the